Hello students. Students, last time we have read a chapter that is Greenland. Today we are going to start with another chapter that is Prairies. Now Prairies is a temperate grassland which was extensively used for herding in earlier time period, but nowadays it is more commonly used for agriculture purpose. Now Prairies is a grassland which is found in North America. We are going to read about prairies, the grassland, the vegetation which is found in prairies, the wildlife which is found in prairies, what the prairies peoples do these days, what are the crops grown in prairies, and what are the wildlife and plants which are found in prairies. So let us start with the chapter. Now as I have told you, prairies is a grassland which is found in North America. These grasslands are known by different name in different region. The grassland which is found in North America is called as prairies. Now prairies is a word which come from French, or French call them as prairies. It come from a Latin word that is plankton, and then later came to be known as prairies. Now prairies means grassland only, or we can call it as meadow. It is found in temperate region, that is between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, and Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. Now you can see here, these are the names of different grasslands which are found in the world. First of all, we have prairies here. Now you can see this is North America. So in North America it is called as prairies, the prairies which we are going to read. Then in South America it is called as pampas. In the southern part of Africa it is called as veld. Then it is called as steppes in southern part of Europe. Then it is called as downs in part of Australia. Right? So we have here North America. In North America it is called as prairies. In South America it is called as pampas. Right? In Russia it is called as steppes. In Australia it is called as downs. In South Africa it is called as velds, and in South Africa it is called as savanna in East Africa, right? So here is what somewhat we have a savanna in East Africa, right? So in different part of the world it is known by different names. These grasslands are known by different names. Then we have prairies are vast areas of tall grasses located in central part of North America, that we have already discussed that it is part of North America, and it has important places like Texas, Chicago, Dallas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Colorado, right? Now these two are the main river which drain or which goes through this area. One is Mississippi, another one is Missouri. Now this Missouri is actually the longest river of America, in North America, right? Then we have climatic condition. Climatic condition are extreme here. You might have heard about two types of climatic condition. One is extreme, one is mild or moderate. So if we say that a place have an extreme climatic condition, it means it has an extreme cold or it is extremely hot. If we say climatic condition of a place is mild or moderate or temperate, it means it is neither too hot, it is neither too cold. So this has extreme type of climatic condition. During summer it is extremely hot, very warm, and during winter it is cold, right? The prairies experience an extreme type of climate with a very hot summer and extremely cold winters. There is a moderate rainfall in summer and heavy snowfall in winters. The temperature can be as high as 40 degrees Celsius in summer and very low in winter. The southern prairies is highly prone to droughts. Now the south part of this prairie, it does not receive much of rainfall, and that is why it is mainly prone to drought or such condition. Then we have vegetation, that means the plants and trees which are found here. So we already discussed that this is a region which is extensively used for agriculture purpose nowadays, and it is also called as wheat basket of the world. It is also called as granary of world. Wheat bowl of the world. Wheat bowl of world or bread basket of the world. This is just because of this fact that wheat is largely grown in this region, in prairies. Also corn is another crop which is grown here in large scale, right? The treeless grasslands have suitable climate and fertile soil for the growth of grasses like wheat and maize. In fact, prairies are the biggest wheat growing areas of the world, and that is why it is also called as wheat basket of the world. Wildlife. Now there are variety of wildlife which are found here. All those wildlife which support or which are generally found in the grassland region, or those wildlife whose preys are found here, right, are generally found here, just like tiger or lion or bison is a one which is found here in abundant. Not nowadays, it is being an endangered species nowadays. One more a native animal which is found here is the prairies dogs. Now this prairies dogs is actually a rodent. It is a type of squirrel which are found here, but it sounds similar to a dog, and that is why sometimes it is called as prairies dog, which is actually a rodent. So bison, prairies dogs, many other deer, antelopes, blacktail, this prairie dog, then eagle, hawk, owls, and many other are found here in this wildlife or in this region in prairies. Then we have life of the people. We have seen that agriculture is the main occupation. Agriculture is the main occupation which is done by the people of prairies. Along with that, one more is herding. When we are calling it as grassland, definitely herdism is practiced on large scale here. Pastoralism is practiced here on large scale. Then dairy farming, or ranching, that is growing or taking care of animals, and when they are grown up they are being sold. Then taking care of or petting those animals, domesticating those animals which are milk giving animals is called as dairy farming. So these are the activities which are largely done here or done on large scale. The people of prairies led a good life with all modern facilities and engage in farming, converting grasslands into farmland. Modern machines are also used for cultivating farms. So these large stretches of land or plantation is being done here on large scale, and a single crop is grown on a large scale, and generally it is being done or it is being practiced with the help of large machines. Very few manual laborers are being used here. The main crop grown here are wheat, corn, barley, rye, oats, grasses, and huge storage bins called as silos are commonly used for bulk storage. Now silos are, we can call it as granary, or we can call it as warehouse, in which all these crops are being stored, right? Then ranch or ranching we already discussed. Ranching is taking care of animals, and when they are grown up they are being sold, or they are being cut, their meat are being exported, or their meat or skin is being used. That is what we call as ranching. The western part of prairies is hilly and less fertile and suitable for growing crops. Now the west side of prairie is less fertile, it receives less amount of rainfall, and it has ideal condition for growing or having this herding activity or grazing activity or ranching. Thus part of prairies which receive good amount of rainfall is extensively used for agriculture, and that part of, or the western part which receive less amount of rainfall, is used for pastoralism or ranching. The people in this part graze the animal on the open grassland and call it as ranches. They have big cattle farm, and cattle rearing is known nearly for beef and milk products. Chicago is the biggest center of slaughtering animal. The production of beef is so high that it is exported to some of the European countries. Now beef or meat, it is being exported in large scale to the another region from the prairies or from western part of prairies. Then we have dairy farming. Dairy farming is done using the latest technique. The dairy products are sent to another part of the country for processing. Now we know this is called as grassland, or this is actually a grassland which is found in North America. And one common activity which is being done in grassland is definitely dairy farming. So dairy farming is a very common activity which is being practiced here, and large scale dairy products are being produced here. Now this is being mostly machinized or done with the help of these machines. After processing, most of the dairy products are also exported to Europe. Since most of the work is done with the help of machine, very few work is being done with the help of fields or dairy farms. Production is very high, and farmers are generally rich and leading a luxurious life. Now as we have seen in the case of ranching, there is a similar kind of case in case of dairy farming as well. It is generally machinized and done with the help of machines. Okay, students, that's it we have from the chapter. I hope you have understood the chapter. We have read about prairies, which is actually a grassland. We have read about the wildlife, the vegetation, the people, and we have seen that prairies is called as the wheat basket of the world, or wheat bowl of the world, or granary of the world, just because of large scale production of wheat in this region. We are going to come up with some other chapter next time. Till then, keep studying. Take care. Goodbye.